Alright, I am going to need to turn this down, I think. I've been screwing around with my... Oh, I'll say that's nice. There we go. I'm screwing around with my volume. So we will need to check on it. Like always. And here we go. I think it's fine. It takes forever. Okay. I think we're good. King Henry he's streaming tonight. I'd go watch his, except kind of already made a commitment to doing streams Tuesdays and Thursdays, unfortunately. Tonight, it's going to be mostly about Ein. Oops. Let's see. There we go. Just waiting. Alright, let's see if we can do a good run. I'm not very good with these, like, between leg hits. Huh. Like, he's not even touching me. Ow! That's it, me dead. Nope. No! I wonder if that stupid AoE counts. Let's find out. Since I'm gonna screw this up. Oh wow. Come on, use... Did he really only use the AoE for like 2 seconds? Guess so. So that's quick restart, I guess. Oh jeez, I was like, where the heck am I? Running around. Bean Bun needs a guild feather. Unfortunately, I'm in the middle of something. Let's do this. Really? You didn't hit me once? Really aggravating when I don't get hit. I think that's how we do all of our damage. We will get there. Okay, so now we know it's 2. But can I just do a perfect guard? Spin! Hey, really? Is that what we're doing? I do not know. Good job. Push me back. That was funny. Oh, at least it's 3. Got that done and over with. I was like, what the heck? Thought it was saying that expired, but no, just gotta read. That one took about 10 minutes. 8 minutes? I don't know, I can't do math. Vanguard. Nope. And I lost my VVIP buff. But since Clara is a special, it's all good. Perfectly fine. Alright, Forest Ruins, here we come. I have a feeling I'm gonna get my butt kicked. But you know what? We'll find out. Oh geez, he popped up. Narinta. Looks like we may have a little bit of stall. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that's not nice. Oh. I screwed that up, so. It's quick typing. Nice. Okay. This is really just a deflect. I think I just drilled. Gotta forget to swallow. Okay. Quick retry. Ooh, pair that equipment. Okay, and he pops up super fast. Ooh. Huh. That's good. Ah, damn it. Whee! Huh. Weird. His methods right now seem very different from back in the day. But with that deflect, definitely makes it a heck of a lot easier. Am I just not fast enough? Whee! Oh, geez. So by having slashing high up, it actually kind of ruins all the timing. I can't do it like too early. I don't know if anyone saw that. But good to know. Miss all the blocks. Man, you would think I would be able to do better. I think here using regular, yeah, we're gonna use regular counter when I've got slashing high on. That was just a bad run. I don't think he gets faster. But didn't he used to have like that spinny move? Come on. I guess I'll just use this. Trying to get shield enhance on. Or enhancement, whatever it's called. Fuck, forgot. Can't use slashing high and deflect together. Whee! There we go. Jerk. That's right, I don't have slashing high on anymore. But now I'm afraid to use it. There we go. Just gotta use it once. I'm pretty sure I hit deflect, but okay. Okay, they definitely changed him up. How much life will this guy have if I do this? There we go. That one's done. Took me a little bit, but it's done. Oh, you said he slowed down his animations. I'm pretty sure he was faster. I can't read. Look at that. I can do my todays too while I'm at it. We have a ton of friendship stories to go through. When I say a ton, 6. Okay, the fight that must be won. Let's do this. Tano! Taunu! Whatever. Taunu. That hurt. Let's try one of these on. Dude, I'm like right here. You completely missed me. Granted, I just missed you. Makes it even. Ooh, I might even break one of his tusks. Remember having to break that? Wow, this is gonna be somewhat easy. Except, I guess, for some of the more difficult ones. Not good. Almost running out of stamina. Yes, Berserker's great. Need some stamina. Last thing I want is to be caught without it. That's what always gets you killed. Silver Overlord. I never did finish my guide making on, what is it called? Magmel. I got pictures and screenshots of all the different bosses. At least I'm pretty sure. That I want to do like a screenshot and I'll read it out to people, I guess. That'll be a little bit longer since there's be a lot of reading. Let's see how well I do here. My hands are cold. Oh man. Huh, I think this is my first castle other than Angles and Aglan. Ooh, wow, this can be a bit. Okay, he has a quick. Alright, he's gonna be all old school. Yeah. He's all old school. Here we go. Some old school blocking. Kind of wonder what's the other way. If I die again, we're gonna go the other way. Oh wait, does it like wrap around? No. Okay, we just gotta find an opening. If he has one. I thought that was a... no. Okay. Ooh, okay. Gotta be careful about the stamina usage. Some weird camera angles. Not particularly ideal. We're at 3, I can't get hit again. Not even gonna try to correct my camera. Okay. Guess I should use that, huh? Well, Ein's done. That actually went pretty smoothly tonight. White frame. Let's go check out that other room real quick. I'm really curious. Congratulations to us. Got our 5 battles in. Aww, the trap's deactivated. Alright, time to leave. Alright, so we got our Ein done for the evening. I'm not gonna lie, thought it was gonna take a lot longer. How many more do we have anyways? I only do the todays. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So like 25. I'm just gonna say 25 because I kind of lost count there, not gonna lie. We are gonna do some friendship stories. I will try to split them up a little bit between some maybe special. I don't know. Not a huge fan of special. Holy, see, all of them. And Kale is at 39. I did talk to him a little bit today earlier. So I guess we're gonna do, I don't know, Arisha? See, Arisha is playing around with a chessboard by herself. She moves the pieces, then makes notes in her notebook. Arisha? You observe carefully and realize that the movements of the pieces do not follow the rules of chess. By the way, chess is a fun game. However, it's not fun if you're always winning. Because then it's just no fun. It's no competition. Playing a game without competition is boring. Arisha moves a piece after much consideration, as if she's found an appropriate location. She then proceeds to jot it down in her notes. What are you doing, Arisha? Oh, it's you, Fiona. Corrected myself. I'm so button. It's nothing. I'm just keeping records. A record? Yeah. Hey, Fiona. If anything happens to me, please show this note to Ira. Arisha shows you the note that she was writing. What do you mean? I mean, in a worst-case scenario, I doubt anything will actually happen to me. Arisha flips the note and places it on the table. Anyway, what's up? Did you come to see me for something? Yes, I did. I had something I wanted to ask you. Yeah? Having moved to a different subject, the note was forgotten. Oh my god. Short. It was short. Okay, Belle, Silas. Pretty sure they're gonna be long, so we're gonna split them up. After this, we'll go do a battle with Kale or something. Sit alone in the lounge one afternoon when something takes you by surprise. A light begins to shimmer from somewhere on your body. What's going on? In a slight panic, you pat around your body in search of the source. Just like a cat, huh? Moments later, you realize it's the necklace Silas gifted to you recently. Why is it glowing? Your fingers cautiously hover over the necklace before giving it a light tap. The moment you do, the light emitted begins to take the shape of a person. Silas? This person looks exactly like someone you know very well. Silas? I'm of House Kerr. Silas? And I hate that. Ale and Aegis, I'm so sorry. What's wrong, Silas? You stretch your hand towards Silas, only for your fingers to pass through him. This figure seems to be some sort of illusion. Treat time for the dog! It's all yours, go and have a ticket. Come on, you know you want it. Yeah. Oh yeah, level... Wait, you mean the friendship story? Ooh, did I just hit some buttons? Okay, now. Friendship story. Is this a phantom? I killed you. The figure continues to speak with a weakened timbre? I'm not an English person? Like grammar? So I suck at speaking? If you haven't noticed? Just what is going on? I and you. The light surrounding him begins to fade. I finally found it. What did that mean? You're at a loss on how to answer. You're not a phantom magician. A phantom magician? And that necklace. Aha! So that's why. No wonder I was able to find it. He's made quite the error. Silas? It's Silas, isn't it? The name of the phantom magician? How do you know that? You just said his name! What's going on? You immediately sense that you've made a grave error of your own. And the location is Cullen, I see. Just who are you? Oh, we shall again meet soon enough. Till then, I part with this. House Kerr will never die. Again, I don't laugh. The phantom at least not what I'm reading. The phantom disappears to the tune of his laughter, and the necklace's light fades with him. Whoever he was, he mentioned House Kerr. I've got to talk to Silas. Yay! Not super long, but fairly long. Now I can talk to him 4 times.
The mission board is over there.
Perfect.
Alright, let's go do battle with Cal. We can do battle with these other people too. Here we go. We all love the doggy. She looks funny when she's chewing. Alright. My dog is way cuter than me. I'm tone deaf. I can't sing. Just taking my glasses off for a moment. Sometimes, like, things are a little blurry with them when my eyes get tired. It's been a long day. Oh god, I thought he was gonna hit me before I could finish. Oh, is she eating her food? Can't read chat. Just have my glasses on. Ooh. Yay! I got Wait, no I didn't. Did I? Yes! Friendship seals, I got 10. Love it. Let's see, she's actually eating her kibble. She pulled her bowl over. I have a hard time getting her to eat her kibble. Yeah, it's rather annoying. Alright. Kale. So we have story with Kale. Let's do Belle and then Which one? Belle and Grimden? You and Belle make your way to Grandma Glenda's home again. This is what I was afraid of. That's like really long or something. Though you needed a compass before, the trek has now become as familiar as a simple walk home. And you know what? The way she forgot her way to the Elven Forest was just like me. Now that you mention it, she did say that. And there's no way that's a coincidence. There's got to be some hard rule that involves erasing the memories of those who know the Elven Forest's location. It's certainly possible. You do hear tales of the elves manipulating memories through magic. It's gotta be it. Look, we're getting closer. I'm sure the way is somewhere around here. You seem to be in a very good mood, Belle. This is right, I'm not a voice actress. I always want to say voice actor, but it's voice actress. I'm just excited because we just figured out that rule is all. Thanks for coming with me, Fiona. By the way, don't mention it, I'm just following your lead. That alone's enough to fill me with courage. Sorry, I thought I just knocked over my water, but you know it has water in it, so it's kind of heavy. But it would have been great if Grandma Glenda were in better health. Don't you think she'd remember more if she walked the forest with us? Well then, we'll just have to hope her health recovers soon. You talk the whole way to Grandma Glenda's house, stopping only when you reach the shack. Grandma, hello, it's us, Fiona and Belle. You rap on the door. Silence. That's strange. Why isn't she answering? I'm not sure, maybe she's gone out? Well, the door's unlocked, like it usually is. Let's take a peek inside. Sorry for barging in like this, Grandma. With a soft utterance under her breath, Belle carefully opens the door and looks within. No one's here. So she really did go out somewhere. I guess so. Do you think she's at that buddy's house since she's always talking about him? We should go see where he lives. Oh. Well, hello there again. The same young man who first told you about Grandma Glenda's shack approaches. For some reason, he's brought a variety of cleaning tools with him. Hello again. We're here to pay Grandma Glenda another visit, but she's dead. I see. I suppose you didn't get the news? I'm sorry to tell you this, but Grandma Glenda passed away. Oh my god. Who would have ever suspected that? She wasn't in the best of health, as you both know. Her coughing fits were growing more frequent, and they suddenly became that much worse a few days ago. You're lying. Tell me you're lying. I'm sorry, but it's true. I'm up here today to clean her house. The young man awkwardly lifts the cleaning tools in his arms to present them. You're a liar. The oracle will be by next week for her memorial rite. If you'd like, you should... Stop it, liar. Belle? There's no she's gone. We were gonna go to the Elven Forest. And meet him together, We were. This can't be real. Belle does all she can not to cry. You place a hand on her tiny shoulder in comfort. Oh. That touch is all it takes for her sorrow to rise in a shower of tears. Oh my god, it wasn't super long.
Say it. Things change. Don't touch my ass. Things change. But hey, if something tell me, that's me.
Alright, that one was relatively short, thank the gods. I have a feeling that land is going to be long. We're going to go with Grimden. Just as planned. It started with a tiny little rabbit. He brought it to my room one day with its fur as white as snow as it flailed about against his iron grip on its ears. He lowered it to the ground and the rabbit hopped around to here and there in the dark. As it did so, the shadow said, This is your reward for doing so well with your education. I was always kept under a veil of darkness and brainwashing, so that little creature seemed like a light to salvation. My hands trembled as I stretched my hand outward to pick up and cradle it. That's weird. Why did they just say I trembled as I stretched out my hands? I don't know, I think I would have written that better. Different. I mean, I suck at writing, but that just sounds weird. I nuzzled its soft fur against the flecks of red and spots of blue covering my arms and legs. My body was a shameful sight. Yet it mattered not in this moment. As I hugged it, I began to whisper into its long ears, "I will protect you." That warmth brought me comfort as I closed my eyes. The smoke had once again come seeping through the vents to fill the room. A deafening screech made my eyes snap open only when I realized there was still a weight in my arms. Wait, what? A deafening screech made my eyes snap open. Only when I realized there was still a weight in my arms did I feel relief. I thought something might have happened to you. I'm so glad you're okay, Mr. Bunny. Are you okay? I felt a cool-edged tool sitting in one hand. In the other, something both hard and soft like wood. I looked down through blurred vision to see my clothes stained dark red. And as though imprinted in my mind, I began to recall a violent scene in vivid detail. Kill. Great, we got a serial killer. I knew what it meant. All I could do was lie down where I was and curl up into a ball. Excellent work, my weapon. You've made your first sacrifice, killed with your own hands. Never forget what happened today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You'll get it, Freya. My back was hunched toward the Shadow's voice as he spoke with pure elation. Yeah, I bet I said that one wrong too. I was pure misery, cried it quietly until clinging to the cold rabbit. Among the memories of murder impressed upon me, this was the first. I took so many after that. There were many deaths, many methods, and as I broke down, the bodies piled up at an even faster rate. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. It was a dream, but how come No, I won't forget what happened today. I will never forget. I will never forget. Okay.
Anything else? Why does this my memory? I must recall. Yes.
I guess he's not a complete murderer. I mean, he is, but... Alright, let's No little pup. Let's go do a special. Or maybe one of these. Hey, here's that shining wool armor. How many friendship seals do I have? I think I've got like 180. As we all know, I stockpile stuff because I'm lazy. I have no potions. Let's go into battle. Okay, we got 12. How many times can you hit escape? Ow! Body slam. If this were Pokemon, who would you be? I think all the alligator types are either water, sand, and dark. Or crocodile, I don't really know the difference. I'm not a zoologist. have been dangerous. Almost forgot about the spear. Yay! That's done and over with. Diver wolf. Rank 3. I'll never get first. I'm always like at least 1% off. We are, I think we're at 77 intermediate element stones. Okay. Whose turn is it? Kale? Let's go with you, Kale. You might have a shorter story. The sun is close to setting, however I doubt it. And Kale sits on the lounge balcony as he repairs his weapon. Though he keeps to himself his flawless posture, which I don't have, and the picturesque mix of purple and blue in the sky beckons the gaze of many a passerby. Look at that polish, he certainly holds up the image of a knight. Tell me about it. He's a class above the other mercenaries for sure. As we pass by the inn, you hear a series of curious excerpts and turn to several mercenaries gathered. Oh, turn to see. Yeah. I've heard he's the son of a count. You'd think he would be a lot more stuck up with that. A lot more stuck up with that? You mean than that? I mean, I don't know. Anyways, especially with that pretty mug. But you know what? I've talked to him a few times, and he's a real down-to-earth guy. Couldn't agree more. I don't think I've heard a bad word about him from anyone here. He came right up to me and said how he looked forward to partnering up one day, and boy, that smile he has is... I ended up blushing and staring like I had a crush when I shook his hand. You feel lucky he talked to you. That's weird. He pulls his weight in the unit too. I'd put him up in the same tier as some of our strongest members. You ever wonder how it would feel to have it all like him? Be the whole package, have no worries? Just once, I'd love to feel like that. Just how does a guy that out of our league end up in the boonies, anyway? Not like the Crimson Blades have a rep. That's what I'd like to know. I did hear a rumor about him not being able to go back to his kingdom for some reason. You think he was exiled? Over what? Being too hot? It's really weird for a guy to say about another guy. Like, unless they're not straight. But hey, I don't know, I'm not a guy. And just look at how nice his armor and weapon are. You can't get those without being in money. Well, maybe you can still live comfortably in exile. Hey look, it's King Henry. If you're nobility, it's all in how you were born and raised, you know. Good point. If I were him, I'd use that face and talent to be up to my gills in money and women. Wouldn't even have to try. Better than slaving away your days as a no-name mercenary. That's enough. Whoa, how long have you been there, Fiona? Your approach after speaking up causing the mercenaries to flush with embarrassment. You didn't hear all that, did you? Every word. You're not going to tell Kale, are you? Come on, what's the big deal? Let's go, and don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong, Fiona. The stocky mercenary leaves in irritation, and others soon follow. That was so rude of them. Fiona? I almost screwed that one up. Kale. You only just noticed Kale standing next to you, unlike you. He appears calm and completely unconcerned by what was said. I hope you didn't hear all that. I didn't mean to, but I could hear very well from the balcony. That's too bad. It is what it is. Since you're here, though, would you kindly point out where this request is? I was preparing to go out for it just now, but I've never been where it's telling me to go before. The request location is in a mountain region a good ways out of Cullen. Carriage doesn't go there much since it's so secluded, and it'll take you hours if you walk. How about leaving tomorrow? It wouldn't be safe to go with the sun about to set. It wouldn't indeed, but the request has been on the mission board for days now. It must have been a lower priority since it's a simple delivery and is out of the way. Still, even if we mercenaries see it as another errand to run, it could be very important. It wouldn't be right to turn a blind eye now that I've noticed it. Well, it should be fine. The terrain itself isn't that dangerous, thankfully. Take care, Kale. Thank you, Fiona. Until next we meet. Kale bids you a polite farewell and turns to the village's exit, adjusting his helmet as he does so. Are you really all right, Kale? The stars ought to be very bright tonight. Who doesn't like elevator music? It's like perfect. What is this? It's called Pinky Up. Not too bad. The song's a bit bouncy, like. Alright, we got one story left. Oh jeez. Should make you suffer through the rest. Apparently one person thinks that the EU server is boring and the NA server people have more fun. I don't know. I haven't been on the EU server. I've got a character over there, but it's only to help my friend out. Nude in Rochester Square. Pretty sure this is where he said he'd be. Fiona, over here. Out Ein. Man waves you over to just before the front gate of Rochester Castle. Over to just before. Like why? Just say over by the Rochester Castle or in front of the Rochester Castle. You made great time. Yeah, I wanted to try and get here as soon as possible since I figured you'd be waiting. Today's meeting must be very important to you. Ugh, I hate when that happens to my mouse. Yeah, DPI. Yeah, it is. Right inside Rochester Castle is Gratir. Gratir happens to be the chamberlain for a modest noble family known as House Lear. So creative, guys. However, I could be saying it wrong too. Rather, they used to be modest, but they've gained power through a long-standing alliance with the current lord's house. When he came into power, House Lear moved their main operations to within the castle grounds. There was even a magnificent marriage between the two houses just recently. The mention of the marriage brings to mind several figures you saw previously. I see, you really did your research. But just how do we get inside? I doubt they'll let us in unless we have business with them. Maybe they won't let us in, but one of the guards I got acquainted with will. follow me. Hi there, Milan. How are you? Oh, good to see you, Lon. Two quickly dive into conversation like old friends after a while. Alright then, I'll go ahead and open the gate for you, but it'd be best if you didn't stay for too long. You must leave before the sun sets. Thank you, I won't forget what I owe you. The castle gate opens moments later, and the guard bids a fond farewell as you and Lan enter. Phew. It sure isn't easy getting in when you're just a mercenary. Makes me almost wish I was a little kid again, when I would have been small enough to sneak in with some other group. Personally, it was a lot easier than I expected it to be. You haven't even known that guard for long, right? I'm reading the story. Yeah, we just greeted each other when I was investigating Gratier the first time around. I didn't think much of it then. Who know he'd end up being the key to getting inside. Pretty sure most people say who knew. He really is a social butterfly. That he is. Past the gate is a series of smaller castles, each one adding to the polished atmosphere that seems to pervade within. Who wrote this? You follow the well-kept road until you arrive before one castle in particular. This is Lear Castle. I came here once before when I was a kid. I'd had 2 swords that I wanted to give Gratier. Standing here now feels a little strange somehow. Lan gazes up toward the entrance for a moment, mixed feelings swirling before approaching and knocking. A young chamberlain appears between the cracks of the entrance. May I ask your business? Hello there. This castle belongs to House Lear, correct? We are mercenaries from Cullen who have business with Gratier. Can we meet him? Mercenaries? The child grows deathly pale, looking between the two of you with hesitation before answering. I regret to say that Gratier instructed I refuse those who carry weapons. Please leave. Oh, I see. I don't mean to be pushy, but do you think he'd agree to meet me outside instead? Even for a few minutes is fine. Would you be okay with asking? But Gratier said, that will do, Mac. And he has no picture. Behind the fidgeting chamberlain now stands a well-groomed young man in an old-fashioned coat and rye-colored hair. Oh, yes. He is the very image of dignity, confidence, even something about his sharp features make him gleam with pride. It seems you cannot even properly throw out uninvited guests, useless boy. Inside with you, then. Yes, sir, Gratier. I'm sorry. As soon as the dejected child flees from sight, Gratier turns his eyes toward you and Lan. I thought I was clear when I implied we would never meet again, beggar. And yet here you are. Said that wrong? Yet you are here. I'm here because I need to ask you something, Gratier, about the gladiator matches that took place in the Rochester outskirts. I haven't a clue why you would ask me about those. I should think a former arena slave knows more of them than I ever could. Those are not the sort of pitiable memories you can erase easily, I imagine. Ah, he has feelings! Do you really need to be so harsh? It's fine, Fiona. I know you aren't happy to see me in Gratier, but try to put your feelings aside, because there's something I need to know. I'm now mercenary of the Crimson Blades in Cullen. By order of the Royal Army, I've been investigating those illegal matches. Part of that investigation includes why Fiona and I happened to see you there. So tell me, why were you at the arena that day? A mercenary? How bold of you to be so direct when you aren't even a knight. If you must know, I heard a rumor that a match would be held then. Hearing about a gladiator match, of course, brought my father to mind. Call? Yes, a detestable sort of man who would abandon his home and family over pride. I've lived a harsh life thanks to my father, you know. I begged, sifted through trash for scraps, stole rags from the dead to help me survive the winter. Only when House Lear took me in did I resolve to leave all who I was in the past, even my name. But, well, one can never truly erase one's past, I suppose. So I went to the match that day to reminisce about my father. Perhaps that's the same reason you happened to be there as well. Do you not listen? We told you why we were there. I was well aware of him seeing success as a slave gladiator. He would send me letters written on worn parchment. I wasn't expecting anything to do with Call to come out of your mouth. What was it you said before, that you'd forgotten about him? I've been quite surprised about it myself. I detested that man. But after a decent upbringing, I've had luxury to look back. Should be, I have the luxury to look back. A boy who wandered the streets grew up to become the Grand Chamberlain to a family in power. I, a lone orphan, succeeded by my own strength. Knowing I'm better off without him is worth more than my anger. Even being proud strikes you as him finding another way to state he is superior. Did you witness anything while you were there? A suspicious scene or some kind of strange sign? Anything? Well, while the match was in full swing, something felt off all of a sudden, and the entire audience was excused. There seemed to be some important reason behind it, but since I obliged and left, I saw nothing in particular. Oh jeez, this is long. Your seat was among a section made for the upper class. The match must have been quite a spectacle for nobles to attend. Is there any possibility one of them hosted it? Ugh. Courtier's mouth curls into a mocking smirk. Oh, beggar. The nobility simply enjoy and consume entertainment. They have no desire to arrange it for themselves. Though I understand why you would propose such a thing, their lives must be woefully foreign to a slave. Every word you spit out is... Fiona, calm down. I do pity you for being so off the mark in your guess, so I shall gift you a word of advice. The first thing you should look for is not a witness, but whoever is the supplier. Ha! All this time utterly wasted. I must be on my way. There is much work to be done, thank God. Sure. Courtier remedies any unruly creases in his clothing before turning away. One more question. Did you go to the arena as a noble, to enjoy and consume, to put it in your words? Told you, I went there to reminisce about my father. I'd happened to have just enough money to obtain a seat in a section for the nobility. Is that such a crime? I threw away my past and chose to begin my life anew. And yet each time you appear, I'm dragged back into that hell. I beg you, stop meddling in my life. The entrance shuts with a loud thud. That makes two of us. I'd rather not have to talk to him again if I can help it. Don't mind what he said, Fiona. He's just afraid of losing what he has. Do you believe everything he said? Well, I don't know. But I want to believe what he said about Call is true at least. We should call it a day. I need time to think more on Courtier's advice. Alright. Lan turns away without another word. In that moment, his back appears so very heavy. You can't help but reach out and grip one of his shoulders in supportive earnest. Try and buck up, Lan. Oh? He doesn't reply, instead cracking a smile as he continues to lead the way toward the exit. Yay! Long story over. Oh man, it's a lot of reading. lot. Too much. Oh, and on my 100, 93 to go. Not sure when I got number 7, but 93 to go. Alright, y'all, so it was a little boring tonight. Lots of reading. Lots of reading next week, trust me. So y'all have a good evening.